Are you feeling exhausted and overwhelmed? Do you sometimes feel like you're just gonna lose it? I'm right there with you. Today, I am in a very tender place and feeling all the feels, not just my own emotions, but as an empath, feeling the collective, feeling the change of the season as well outside, and just wanting to sit in this bathtub and take a nice warm bubble bath. So, as I'm sharing this with you, I am reminding myself of these tips on how to stay aligned during these uncertain times. So, one of the things I like to do is taking that time out, shutting all devices down, taking a nap, taking a bath, or going outside and being in nature and putting my feet on the ground. I know that that's a simple reminder, and yet, how often do you actually do it for yourself? Taking a moment to go get a massage, go sit in the energy enhancement system, have some kind of healing tool. I've been laying a lot on my rainbow crystal mat and using my chi machine to recover from whiplash. Making a priority of your self care is so key. Another tip is to really always check in with yourself. Waking up in the morning, okay, what is my intention for the day? I am grateful for this. I am grateful for this. I am grateful for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm setting my intention for a day filled with grace and ease. May all the signs and synchronicities show up for me that are meant for me to receive at this time. Taking a moment before going to bed, checking in with your higher self. What is it that I need to surrender and release and let go of before I go to sleep so I can have a deep night's sleep? What can I let go of? You can even write it out. I like to use binaural beats or solfeggio frequencies as I go to sleep. They are made for everything. I recently even looked one up for my whiplash. Binaural beats for healing whiplash. Binaural beats for reducing stress, binaural beats for anxiety. Whatever it is that you're experiencing, you can look it up and listen to it as you fall asleep. Some of them are very, very long. Some of them are 8 hours long, 9 hours long. So if you use the Brave app, Brave, then you are able to listen without any advertisements coming in. And then also just checking in with your higher self periodically. Like, is that my truth? Is that really something that I resonate with? Is that really something that I hold as an inner knowing and an inner truth? And usually, if there's a deep resonance in your body, you'll feel what I like to call the full body truth bumps. When you hear what somebody says or a song that moves and inspires you, you can feel it. You can have a visceral experience. And so tuning into your senses as well as your inner knowing. I like to use the body pendulum. You can use that even in the middle of a grocery store holding a bottle of supplements. Is this right for me at this time? And you first start by asking, what is my yes? What is my yes? My name is on a star. Yes. Usually it's a lean forward or a spin to the right for me. And my no is a lean back or a counterclockwise spin. So ask your body, what is my yes? What is my no? You can do this via muscle testing as well. A yes is super strong. I can't pull my fingers apart. But when I say no, so you can check in with yourself about questions, whether they're small or whether they're big, whether you heard something on media or you read something and you're like, is that really my truth? Yes, it is, or no, it isn't. It is such a simple practice and is such a great tip for staying aligned. And I like to say staying aligned to your highest timeline because who are you wanting to be? How are you wanting to be in service to your community? Staying aligned to who you want to be, how you are holding yourself, the frequency and the energy that you hold, and what you share with others is so important. And when you're in your highest timeline, you are in your fully embodied self as the creator of your life. You're taking responsibility for your life. You have the opportunity to make amends if there's something that needs to be cleaned up. You can stay in your own lane. It's so important to have those check-ins instead of continuously going about your day and not checking in with yourself. That's when we can really feel overwhelmed. I like to say, I'm over the overwhelm. Life is full. It's all good things right now. Personally in my life, it's all good things. It's just a lot. It's a lot all at once. And then when I am receiving information that isn't mine or it isn't a truth for me, I really do my best to let it wash through me, wash over me, slough it off my shoulders. Literally, you can pretend like your hands are Velcro and just take it off. I'm taking this off right now. This is not mine to hold, right? You can sit in a hot salt water bath. You can, it has to be Himalayan or sea salt. Epsom salt is penetrating, but a regular salt bath is extracting. It extracts what you don't want in your body, whether it's toxins or ideas, images, messages, symbols, etc. Speaking of symbols, the universe talks to us through symbols and geometry and numbers. And when we follow those symbols, a lot of them are called angel numbers or master numbers. 1111 is an example of that. When you follow the signs and synchronicities that show up after you see that number and acknowledge that number, that is being aligned in your highest timeline. So whether you're navigating many challenges or struggles right now, make sure you're being aware of the signs and synchronicities. If a thought comes up and you look at the clock and it's 11:11 or 5:55 or 3:33, then that is a sign to pay attention to the thought that you were just having. And so on 11:11, we are going to be in this beautiful portal day together. I am hosting an event in the morning called Activate Your Soul Codes from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. And that one is about unlocking your purpose and discovering your mission so that you can really feel like you're living a fulfilled life of purpose and you're making an impact in the world. And that's our sovereign container for our sovereign work. And then later in the afternoon, I am helping host the Unity Now event with Disclosure Fest and many other partners. And this fundraising event will include a global mass meditation. This is where we get to go into our collective work for the day on 11/11. And so it's a really potent, beautiful container filled with many speakers and musicians as well. And for those of you who live locally, we are going to be having an event here at Joy Oasis where we will have a watch party of both of these virtual events, including a potluck in the center of the two virtual events. And then after the evening event, we'll go up into the dome. We'll have a beautiful ceremony on 11/11 at 11:11 p.m. We'll have music and DJ dance party. So for those of you who are local, you can come join us here in Joy Oasis, Occidental, California. So beloveds, what are you doing to get out of the overwhelm, right? I literally just bought some new tinctures, a nervous system tincture, adrenal support, stress manager, anxiety something, and then like a relaxing deep sleep, and then also a daily immune boost, making sure that I'm staying on top of my tinctures, my health, my vitamins, my minerals, how I'm eating, as we are going through this really powerful portal for humanity's awakening and our planetary ascension. So making sure you're getting that good rest, you're drinking lots of water, stay aligned, keep staying in your truth, and you will be guided on your path by those signs and synchronicities when you notice them. All right, beloveds, that's what I had to share today. I hope you're having a beautiful Wisdom Wednesday.